My name is Harlean Swing. In 1972, I opened the Brown Bag. Or it could have been 74, I don't remember. My family came from Southern California, LA. I came into some money and I said to my husband, I will never work for a man again. He said, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna watch soap operas, travel, and have a lot of plastic surgery. And then he said, no, seriously, what do you think the town needs? And I said, well, I haven't seen a decent deli in the whole Midwest except in Chicago. That's all I said. And he was an architect. And the next day he bought that building over there, the original Brown Bag, and was reaming it out. And I said, what are you doing? He said, well, you can open a deli. He wanted me to stay put. I called it the Brown Bag because I thought it was going to be a takeout restaurant. And then people were sitting on the floor there. So Jack made a couple of tables. And then we had a big doll store in here, and she left. And he was spackling up the holes, and they sat at that table. I mean, the customers will tell you what they want. Why I asked a man who doesn't cook to design a kitchen for me was really stupid. I tried everything in the world. Somebody said you should have breakfast, so I tried that. And then finally my husband and I sat down and said, lean and narrow. Narrow. So we just started making sandwiches, soups. I introduced bagel to Monticello. This guy came in and said, give me one of them thar boggles. And I would turn around and say, it's a bagel. I did in the beginning, didn't have a lot of patience.
People are either really in love with her,
Never said please.
and then there's people that absolutely despised her.
Oh, it was horrible. I used to just, without any training, I said, just get in there, 4 ounces of meat. They usually left crying, and I'd go out to the parking lot and say, get back in there. And I used to say to them, you think I'm bad? Wait till you get out. I'm the best boss you're ever gonna have because I don't fire you when you screw up.
We always say the moms in Monticello are milk and cookies moms, and my mom was more of a beer and pizza mom. Sometimes she did embarrass me, but I kind of embraced the fact that my mom was different.
I never let down me. There were people who they'd come to me and say, I heard about you, and I said, you know what I'd say to them? It's probably true, and multiply it by 2. But now I've calmed down a little bit, in my old age. Oh, it's horrible. If you want to make a sandwich that really tastes good, every layer of that sandwich has to be good. Everything's homemade here. These are all my recipes that I had that I like to make at my own. I had a gal who worked for me. Her name was Iggy Parker, and I make a streusel for you. And that smell wafted on the square, and I had people running in there and saying, what is that? She made pies, and they were terrific. So I said, why don't I just put you in a space? And she said, I love it, I make pies for you. My husband was ill, and I wasn't here half the time anyway, and I had let the business slip.
I think that I knew that was the intention of my mother, to leave me the restaurant to run. I don't think that I embraced it until probably about 10 or 15 years ago.
And so when he passed away, I decided that I was going to get out of it slowly.
I didn't really recognize that she was easing out. I thought that she was taking time to grieve.
It's too much to throw at anybody. You try to give them 40 years of your experience. Slowly but surely, she just took over.
When Mom walked away, it took 5 different people to do what Mom did.
I'm not interested anymore. frankly. It's lovely not to talk to anybody for days on end.
I think that I'm uniquely able to make the brown bag go towards the future and alter it so that it's my vision, but still paying homage to her vision.
She's better than I am because she's nicer, she's intelligent. When she does a recipe, it's really nicely done. She's not lazy.
I used to be really boggled by how my mother just sort of knew what people would like, and I didn't think that I would ever get that talent, but I got it. I love making the customers happy. I love hearing how much they enjoyed the food. I also, I guess having a degree in psychology, I really like managing my employees.
Lisa?
The building is old. It is interesting architecture. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. And there's days when we are so busy that we've sort of outgrown this building. But the feedback that I've gotten is that even though moving to another building or building a new building that would be ergonomically fantastic and built to our specifications, this building is the brown bag. It's been the brown bag. It's always been the brown bag.
And what a pretty place to come to.
From the outside, it kind of looks like chaos, but we get it done.